ready, racing. Spring Find, the favourite, began very quickly from the number 5 mark with Fiery Heart going quickly on the inside, and also Roboto. Here's a real go. The favourite Spring Find is called racing 3 horses wide. He can't get across Demler. You're going to have to ease here. Let's see. Rap over Cord Racing, 4 horses wide, and Roboto's held them out and led. And Spring Find has gone up into the death as they pace down the back of the track the first time, and he's going to have a crack at Roboto now for the lead as they go down the back, and it's right on here. And now he's put the brakes on Spring Find, the favourite, with Rap over 3 horses wide. This might give the favourite here a set. In fact, it will here. Roboto led by 4 or 5 metres to Rap over. Spring Find angling here for the 1 out and 1 back trot, and he's going to get it, providing Rap over doesn't get around the outside of Roboto. Up racing fourth there was Dr. Joe, outside Fiery Heart there, followed further back by Robin Guy on the outside there of further back came Rapidito. Back now to third last there was over on the inside rail next is Lucky Kiwi. They were followed by Attica Jan, and last of all is Monway. A real keenly contested first lap. Going down the back, they've got just over 2.5 laps to go on the pot at Roboto by 3 or 4 metres to Rap over. Over on the inside rail, racing third is Fiery Heart there, followed by Spring Find, the favourite, 1 out and 1 back. And here's Attica Jan, 3 horses wide, making ground around the field rather quickly. Back behind them was Rapidito on the fence, and they're followed further back by Dr. Joe, outside Lucky Kiwi third last. Then came Robin Guy next to last, 1 wide, and Monwave still last. On the top turn, just over 2 1/4 circuits to go, and the leader Roboto by 1 metre now to Attica Jan. Racing third on the inside is Fiery Heart. Rap over fourth now with a cart up. Back behind them on the inside rail next is Rapidito. They're followed further back by Spring Find, 1 out and 2 back. Dr. Joe racing 3 horses wide. This has been a funny race. His stablemate Robin Guy's going to tack onto his back. They were followed further back in the field then by Lucky Kiwi, and Monwaver's last. Another one in the breeze. This is like with Circus going down the back. Inside the lap and a half mark, the leader Roboto by 2 metres now to Dr. Joe, and he's looking across for the stablemate Robin Guy. He doesn't have to look far. He's 3 horses wide up outside him. Back behind them on the fence then is Fiery Heart. They're followed by Attica Jan, the centre. Then came Rap over 3 horses wide, followed further back by Rapidito. Then Spring Find is back now to third last, outside Lucky Kiwi, and Monwave is now last of all. The red light is up, and there's the bell, 1 to go. The leader Roboto being tapped up and led by about 2 metres to Dr. Joe, the setter. Robin Guy, 3 horses wide. He's there for a reason. Can't tell you what it is. We've got a fair idea though. On the fence running third is Fiery Heart. They're followed by Rapidito. Then came Attica Jan, 3 horses wide on the outside there. Robin Guy, he's done his job. He's dropping off 3 horses wide. They were followed further back in the field then by Lucky Kiwi, Monwave. Rap over 3 horses wide. His only nuisance factor to Spring Find, who's now last of all off the back, but under double wraps. But Demler can't get a run. And in sheer frustration, he's gone about 10 wide. That's all he could do, Teddy. Off the back, inside the 200-metre mark. Roboto by 2 metres now to Dr. Joe. The fresh horse on the scene is Fiery Heart. He's starting to sprint home, and they're followed by Rapidito and Fiery Heart, and also Spring Find. But Fiery Heart in front, about 50 or 60 metres to go. They're looking for Spring Find, but at the judge, and Fiery Heart has won it by 8 metres. Spring Find has run second. We'll say no more. He's had no luck at all, Demler. Rapidito's run third. They're followed by Monwave, Roboto, then Robin Guy. Further back in the field then came Lucky Kiwi, Attica Jan. Well back was Rap over, and it was one of the last to put up with Dr. Joe.
Fiery Heart 10 to 1, $5.45 and 105. Spring Find second, 5 to 4 on and favourite, 65 cents, and Rapidillo 100 to 1, $6.40. We'll be back after this break to take a look at the second half of the program at the Showgrounds last night.
Down now is racing third and fourth. McClintock a trifle slow to begin. Let's see, Struggle On is galloping badly out of its gear. Drop back to be last of all with Sheedy. And Tarport Song is now next to last, and Struggle On after a tardy start was last. Coming off the back the first time in the first circuit, just over 3 to go from the pole. Troy's Pride had assumed control and led by 2 metres now to Diggers Delight racing second, about to drop and try an angle here for the 1 out and 1 back throw, with Le Cheveau making ground, 3 horses wide, having a crack at Troy's Pride. As they sweep into the back, they haven't gone a lap. Let them the leader with Le Cheveau by 3 or 4 metres, getting its ears driven off. 3 metres now to Troy's Pride. Can't hold it out. Le Cheveau led down the back the first time. Le Cheveau to pot it by 4 or 5 metres on Troy's Pride. 3 metres away third on the inside is McClintock. Up racing without cover then was Diggers Delight. They're followed further back by Fiddler's Green. They were followed then by Rob's Hope, is now on the back here of Diggers Delight, 1 out and 1 back. About 4 or 5 metres next on the outside rail. On the outside then was Kilmary Chief, and they're followed by Tarport Song. Sheedy and Struggle On was last. On the top turn, they've got just over 2 1/4 laps to go. And the leader, Le Cheval, allowed to bowl. He led by 10 or 12 metres on Troy's Pride. 3 metres McClintock Racing second, half karting. Now he's off the fence. And let's see these two, Diggers Delight and also Fiddler's Green, having a bumping duel here. But Diggers Delight has held his ground and has still got the 1 out and 1 back trail. Fiddler's Green is hunting up on the inside now to be racing 3 back. Back behind them was Tarport Song. Rob's Hope is now 1 out and 2 back, and they're followed by Kilmary Chief. Sheedy and Struggle On was last. Going down the back, short of a mile left to go. And the leader was on the inside, Le Cheval, by 4 or 5 metres to Troy's Pride. McClintock Racing third in the death. Fiddler's Green is on the fence. Rob's Hope is 3 horses wide going forward. They're followed further back then at the head of the others there by Diggers Delight as they head up now for the bell. They were followed further back by Tarport Song, who got checked there, clipped the wheels of Diggers Delight. Then Kilmary Chief, Sheedy, and last of all has Struggled On and wide. The red light is up, and there's the bell, 1 from home. And the pilot Le Cheval by 3 or 4 metres on Troy's Pride. McClintock Racing third has done it hard. Rob's Hope with 3 horses wide outside. Diggers Delight, Fiddler's Green, the fence going all right but can't get a run. Back behind them was Kilmary Chief outside Tarport Song, and they're followed further back by Struggle On, and Sheedy was last. Down the back, inside the 400 metre mark, the leader Le Cheval by 3 metres on Troy's Pride. McClintock is running third and travelling all right. Le Cheval starting to get off the track, and Troy's Pride has got the run here. Got chopped off there by Le Cheval, who went back to the fence. McClintock is going to be the hard one to beat as they travel on the top turn. Inside the 200 metre mark, Le Cheval by about a neck now to McClintock, which is dead set going half pace. Troy's Pride is running third, but in the home straight, Le Cheval getting off the track, being collared now by McClintock. McClintock put its head in front of McClintock, draws away to win well, a game run. McClintock by 2 metres to Le Cheval. Troy's Pride has run third, Fiddler's Green fourth and ready to win. Then Kilmary Chief, Tarport Song, further back was Diggers Delight, Sheedy, Struggled On, and last of all is Rob's Hope.
McClintock gave Gavin Lang a winning double. 4 to 1, $2.20 and 105. Le Cheval 5 to 2, 90 cents. Troy's Pride 10 to 1, 115. Rob's Hope 9 to 4 favourite and last.
Racing. Money Train was scrambling shortly after the start. Landcliffe has paced away cleanly enough, and let's see, Little Tully was galloping very badly out of its gear. Money Train is up racing third. Lele Girl is back now to fourth last outside Landcliffe. Little Tully is still galloping very badly, back now to third last with Hard to Catch and Shady Glad after a very bad start was now last of all and tail off. Heading down the back of the track the first time and with good manners, Springfield Trikes are potted by 10 or 12 metres now to Sun Sally Racing second. 4 metres away third is Money Train. About 8 or 10 metres to Twin Crown, 3 to 4 metres then to She's a Natural there, followed further back by Landcliffe on the outside there of Hard to Catch. Back behind them, Lele Girl, they're followed further back by Little Tully, who's back next to last, and Shady Glade was last of all. They're strung right out. They've covered a circuit. They've got just over 2 1/4 laps to go. And from the number 2 mark, the leader Springfield Trikes by 8 metres to Sun Sally Racing second, but is not handling the track at all well, is inclined to hang and skip. Money Train on his back racing third, 4 or 5 metres to Twin Vision, about to ease off the fence. Landcliffe is going to lob here with a nice cut up. They're followed further back by She's a Natural on the inside rail. Back behind them, Hard to Catch on the inside of Lele Girl, 1 wide and third last, followed by Little Tully and Shady Glade as last. Heading down the back, short of 5 furlongs, a bit more than a lap and a half from home. And the leader was Springfield Trikes at the head of affairs by 4 metres to Sun Sally Racing second on the inside of Twin Vision in the breeze. Money Train is now locked up racing 3 back, and fourth on the inside of Landcliffe has now got a perfect set here for the last lap and a quarter, 1 by 1. They were followed further back by She's a Natural on the inside of Lele Girl as they get the bell, and there it is, 1 to go. Back behind them, Hard to Catch, and they're followed by Shady Glade, and last of all is Little Tully. The red light is up, 1 from home with the leader Springfield Trike by 10 metres to Twin Vision. Sun Sally Racing third, Landcliffe is fourth, has got his main danger, Money Train, well and truly snookered up on his inside and has got first crack at the leaders, Gavin Lang on Landcliffe. Behind it then came Lele Girl, She's a Natural, the others couldn't win, headed by Shady Glade and also Hard to Catch, but down the back, and here he's off now on Landcliffe, and he's left Money Train in arrears, where the leader was Springfield Trikes, about to be tackled by Landcliffe, who swept up very quickly and is dead set going half pace. Sun Sally running third. Money Train is now getting out, but giving Landcliffe about 8 metre start, but is running on quickly. On the top turn, the leader Landcliffe will have to go shortly because the main danger, Money Train, is starting to wind up. Landcliffe is now being tackled by Money Train, who's starting to storm home down the outside, but Landcliffe is giving plenty, and she's a good filly. Landcliffe wins it by 2 minutes to Money Train, a dead heat for third. Sun Sally and Springfield Triumph. They're followed by She's a Natural, Lele Girl, then Shady Glade, Hard to Catch, followed further back by Twin Vision, and last of all was Little Tally.
Landcliffe gave Gavin Lang a treble for the night, and Landcliffe 3 to 1, 170 and 75 cents. Money Train even money favourite at 65, and Springfield Triac 6 to 1, $1 even.